How'd you see the game?
Well, it was disappointing that we had a game plan, and when we don't execute that game plan, it just doesn't help the game. But again, it's just the quality of the players that we've got compared to what they've got, and particularly in the age brackets. There's a lot of young Challenge League players out there that's all we've got to play. So, and they're playing against men that are well trained and know what they're doing. So, I think as those players develop, next year or the year after, we'll be a lot better. But at this stage, I think it's just a difference between the quality of the players, or the depth of players, I should say.
Was there anything you can take away from today?
Well, I like Nick at the back. He's in the goals. He's like some of it. He's good at saving goals. He needs to develop his distribution skills a bit better, but I like him. Everyone played pretty well. Jez put in. He wasn't too well before the game, and he played a really good game today. I thought Jez. Canamella always plays well. The others, some of them too many touches in the back third. Totally against the game plan.
How old's young Nick, the keeper?
Oh, he's only 17, 18. Yeah.
I think 5 rounds to go now. What's the goal for the rest of the season? What are you hoping to achieve those final few rounds?
Well, we'd like to always want to win, draw, but just to keep improving. It's all about development this year for us. Next year, more development, but we were hoping that we'd get to a situation where we were winning or more competitive in games, and therefore hopefully attract more players. But we'll see how we go. If we can get them to play quickly and the type of football we want to play, then next year's a different story.
You might have missed something before the game, but what was the reason for Lockie not playing today?
He had 5 yellow cards.
Sure.
Yeah.
We played well today.
What were you particularly pleased with?
We wanted to move the ball quickly. Had a good idea that they might put some numbers behind the ball at stages, and we wanted to make sure that we didn't get too slow in our movement of the ball, that we had plenty of options in the middle and front third that when we were starting to build up, especially towards the halfway line, and I think today we got it right.
Anything that you could improve from that?
Well, there were a couple of chances in the first half in particular. I thought we didn't show a real clinical cutting edge, but we got the ball there at the right time and people there at the right time as well. We just didn't put in the back of the net really. But that's really nitpicking to a degree there.
Good to string together a couple of wins now after.
Well, I said to the guys just now not to get too carried away, because the last time we did that, the next 6 games we lost. So we will not be getting ahead of ourselves whatsoever. I think City and Riverside just drew as well, which is good for us, and Kingborough went up to Valley Road today, I think, and from all accounts have done a pretty good job. So no, we'll not be getting carried away. Perhaps that's something that we did in the middle round, and we learnt from that lesson, and the players have learnt from that lesson. I learnt from that lesson, and it'll be business as per usual from about half an hour's time.
There's I think 5 rounds to go. What's the goal for the last? What are you hoping to achieve the last 5 rounds?
We go into every game with an idea on how we think we can win, or we can cause the other team some problems. I'm not going to say too much now. We treat Devonport just like we treated Clarence today. We've got to go up there and work hard, make sure we're nice and organised. If we get a couple of chances, especially against a side like that at home, we've got to make sure that we take them. That's what I'm going to hope for next Saturday anyway.
When you guys start to string some goals together, you don't seem to have any problem continuing that. What do you think the difference is in those games where you struggle to find the net compared to today where you're free-flowing?
So, for example, when did the first goal come after about 25? Yep. We could have had 10 in the first 10, right? Yeah, so that's the difference, is you play maybe a side that's a little bit further up the table and you don't get 10 chances to score first. You get 1 or 2. And that's where we let ourselves down, is we don't an opportunity straight away after when you play against a good side. So we got to be a little bit more clinical and probably a little bit more professional too in terms of managing the game. We might be through 90 minutes, have 5 or 6 opportunities, and we take one. We've got to start taking 2 or 3, especially when we play against the stronger teams.
And Declan Brown sitting out the first half, is that injury or illness?
No. But he did well, didn't he, in the second half? He did well in the second half.